Alright guys, thank you for stopping by for another episode of Fire Emblem, but this one is a tad different because it's not actually a brand new episode, well, a new chapter I guess, but it's a side chapter. Now these are optional quests that you can decide to take if you deem the risk worthy of the adventure. They're a little bit more difficult, I believe, than a standard chapter, but the rewards can definitely be there, as well as having a little bit more of experience and gain for later areas. So here's hoping this is worth it. The last chapter that we did, we acquired some new pals. We found Nils, Ninian, and Lucius. Nils is a bard, Ninian is a dancer, but she has broken her ankle at the moment, so she can't actually act inside of the party. And Lucius, who is a I guess a holy mage or a monk in a sense. Basically, he uses light magic. So we have a new cast of crew members, and hopefully it'll help to make the journey just a bit easier. But right now we are on the way to go acquire a. Oh yeah, and the bad guys from last chapter, they were trying to capture Ninian and Nils. Well, anyway, now one of Ninian's precious heirlooms from a family member was taken away by her by the captors, and so we are heading after them to be able to reacquire Ninian's Grace, I believe is what it was called. Without further ado, let's play some Fire Emblem. A mysterious group seems hell-bent on capturing Ninian and Nils. Having failed, this group, the Black Fang, flees. Rumor has them traveling southwest. Lynn and her colleagues follow in hopes of recovering a lost heirloom. Black Fang have made a stronghold in an abandoned castle in Catalet. Its dark halls are alive with shadowy figures. Ooh, not shadows. Yeesh. Well, I bet we'll be okay. We do have a thief, and luckily thieves should be better at seeing things at night. Anyway, chapter 7X, the Black Shadow. Oh, this looks like a lot. So the brother escaped, and the sister was rescued by a band of strangers. Do I understand you? Yes, they ambushed us and... Hold your excuses, the end is all that matters. Yes, ma'am. And your plan for recovering the siblings is? We've word that the entire group is headed this way, with the brats in tow. They're coming here? Why would they do that? They may well be after this ring. It's a rare piece. We took it from the girl. It was a stroke of luck that we did, especially if it brings them to us now. I'll grab the whole lot of them with this to bait the trap. I see. Very well, I'll give you another chance. I have business elsewhere, but I shall return once it's finished. You have until sunrise tomorrow. Do you understand? Yes. If you do not have the children when I return, my hand will deal you the Fang's punishment. Remember that very closely in your mind. What a bitch. Can't trust her. So he's locked himself away in a room up in the top. Okay. Well, it definitely seems like a job for Matthew then. Although, I think you're almost always able to acquire door keys when a door key is required to progress the level, but having Matthew anyway, because I saw a couple chests, it could be useful. I believe they went in here. Lady, are you really going in there to get the ring back? Yes, we are. But this is their stronghold. They're bound to be well defended, not to mention well armed. Please forget about the ring. It's okay. Ludo agreed to attempt this recovery. I wouldn't be here if not for that. Ludo believes we can do this. I'm sure that decision was not made lightly. I mean, I have no idea what they had in here. This is... Do not bank this on me, man. With Ludo at my side, I'm confident we can win. Okay. Let's get your ring back, Ninian. My lady. My lady Lindis. There are more of the foe inside than we thought. This is their stronghold. It's imperative we move carefully. Exactly, my lady. This narrow corridor can be used to our advantage. If we draw the enemy through here, we can engage them in small numbers and remain relatively safe. If time is a concern, we can always rush them. If we do that, we better be sure we can win. So, Ludo, what do you think? How we move forward is completely up to you. Cool, because I have not figured this out yet. I need to see more before I make a decision. And speaking of seeing more, let's check the map. Oh my goodness, my apologies. Okay. So there are a couple Lance units, but not that many. They could potentially bring Dorcas in, but with his low resistance, the magic user... There's only one magic user, so that's not really a big deal. We have a singular Lancer here, so we could send him over here and then help him defeat this Bowman. And then we could come up top. Do any of these have keys, actually? A Vulnerary, nothing. There is a door key that we could steal. I think that's how that works. We could see if that works. We'll have to see when we get Matthew closer. But I don't know if we have the ability to steal. Okay, so here's the deal. Oh, also this is Bayard. One of the Black Fang hunts for Ninine and Nils. Oh no, man, I didn't even look at the new characters we got last chapter. Maybe I did. Well, we'll do it again this time just to be sure. But either way, okay. So there's no Dark Mages here, which means Lucius is kind of not going to be useful, and I'd rather take our other units. See? I told you, man. I was pretty sure. Now with this thief here, that makes me believe that this thief, whenever there's a thief on the map, their goal isn't to really fight you. Their goal is usually to acquire whatever treasure is on the board. And as we can see, there is a chest here. So this is going to be something that we want to go grab. And then I'm assuming we'll just get the item once we complete the level. So that basically means automatically we're sending Matthew over here as soon as we can. Like, probably like right here and just have him run up and go to the side. And we could send him forward to have him fight this guy and then have like Dorcas fight this unit. Alright, I think we've already kind of figured it out. Then the next question is how do we deal with these guys? So we could probably have Will and Burke on this side to kind of like pop them. And then probably send a lance unit. Since this has a lance and a sword, that means even if it attacks us with the lance, we at least go even. And if it attacks us with the sword, our lance would win. So we'd want to send, like, Kent or Sane along this wall to catch them. And then we want to come here with lances, fight this guy with a sword, and then it's all done. Okay. Well, now that we've got that all squared away... Oh, and we don't even need a door for this. We can just break through the wall. That's perfect. We're still probably going to fight these guys through the wall, since it should be fairly simple. And we just have to make sure we watch our health pool. Okay, so first off, we need to decide what units we're not taking. I think I do want to take Dorcas this time. And then it's deciding on whether we want to take Wrath, who we really don't have that many bows for, and I kind of want to just give the short bow to Well, since we've kind of committed to using him, although the mobility for Wrath on this map would be really useful, since there's no like hills to stunt the horse-ridden, or the horse-riding units. But we'll still probably leave Wrath behind, and we'll take Nils. Like I said, Lucius isn't crazy useful here just because there's no Dark Shamans, and everything else can still be taken care of with Will and Urk. So we'll just have to hope that Lucius doesn't become too useless as like the next map comes along, and maybe we can use him. And we'll take Dorcas with us as well. So let's make sure everybody has equipment. We do have a... Okay, so we're not going to use the Holy Water here, so let's go ahead and take that off and put it on a unit that we're not using. Just so that way we have it available and we still don't have anything to hold all of our stuff for later. So we need to go ahead and get it out of the way. And then Matthew has a lance. Now both of these lances are still really strong, so we're just going to throw that on Lucius as well. He's kind of going to be our pack mule. He's our HM slave, if you will. And then let's go ahead and check the map again so we can set up our formation. So we want Matthew, like, right here, so we can have Dorcas run up and go to the side. Matthew can come up and run right there. You have Sane over here. Let's take Kent and have him run along this top side to fight this guy. And then we might just have Sane run through on this end, which means we probably want... Florina's kind of worthless here. Well, not like worthless. She could be useful up here. So we'll have her prepared and at the ready. And then we want our magic user and our bowman in range to come fight these guys when they have the opportunity. So I think that's about all we need to have set up for now. And Nils can probably run up here and catch Urk when he's finished fighting and put him up there. So the only thing I want to do here is let's actually move these so Sarah can come heal if she needs to. And then that leaves all of our units over here to kind of like play back up. I think this looks pretty good. We'll go ahead and save real quick, just to make sure we're nice and comfy for whenever things go terribly wrong and Lynn dies. Which hopefully shouldn't happen, but just in case. Alright, so let's check the range on this dude. Nowhere close, we have nothing to worry about. What about this guy? Pretty far. But if we send Dorcas in, he can actually go ahead and... Oh, Dorcas can fight this guy with his hand axe as well as the unit up top. And then Dorcas can even be able to smash that door, or that wall open, to get inside, to let Matthew get inside faster. So this is actually crazy useful. So I'm gonna send... We need to make sure that Matthew doesn't get hit from the outside. So we're gonna send him right here because he's out of the range of both the bow and the mage. And he'll fight the brigand as he runs forward. Also, let's find Nils real quick. Nils is a bard possessing arcane powers, brother of Ninian. And Lucius is a white mage monk guy from Etruria, I think. But since I totally skipped him earlier, that's what we're gonna go with, because I don't actually remember. Okay, luckily Urk is a big strong man, and he can double hit this Lancer. There's nothing to fear. This is actually going to be a surprisingly short chapter, I think, unless there's suddenly reinforcements. And we're going to have this Lance equipped so he can fight the Sword/Lance wielder over here. And then I want to have Sane come over to bust open this door to make it as fast as possible for Matthew to get inside. And then we're going to have Florina come up on this end so she can fly over and fight these sword users here, these mercenaries. So at this point, we kind of just put Sarah wherever. We can kind of just throw Lynn, like, actually over here probably. There's no reason to have her take potential damage. We'll put Will here, and then we'll have Nils sing for Will, so that way if the mage wants to fight Will, he can. And Will with 1L should be okay against a singular magic attack. I doubt it's going to crit, because the enemy units should still be fairly low level, and it's regular Thunder, so this should be okay. It looks like we're not stealing any door key anytime soon, which is, like I said, it's not a big deal. We have our Thief who has a lockpick, there shouldn't be any problems. I was really hoping Matthew would finish off this unit before we have him run over, but it looks like that won't happen now, which is okay. And actually, I could probably still do that. I just need to make sure that the, oh no, what's the word? I need to make sure that that Thief doesn't steal whatever's in that chest, because I want it. That's the whole reason we're sending Matthew over there, and kind of one of the main reasons we decided to take this mission in the first place. Will does not do nearly as much as I was hoping he would do. So that means it's going to be up to Urk to finish him off. So we could have him fight, Sing, have Urk finish him, and then have Sarah heal him. That'd be perfect, actually. Okay, so we'll go ahead and start beating up on this Lance unit, who also has a Lance, but that's fine. He won't do nearly enough damage to even be relevant. So we're going to be nice and comfy. We could also use Will to go over and kill that Brigand instead and have Urk go ahead and finish this guy off. That way Matthew can run over and get inside as fast as possible. That might not be a terrible idea either. I was hoping one of them maybe would have enough damage to just shoot it outright, but I suppose not. No, it's close, but not quite. Okay, so yeah, I think I want to do that, because Will getting the level will help. I don't think Urk's going to take damage based on the damage that Will did to the other unit. It had an 88% chance to hit, and you missed? Alright, that's fine. Okay, so Urk's going to finish off this guy. 88, dude. That's so much! Why would that miss? Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. I can... Oh, you can reach. Alright, let's have our redemption then. I want this to hit, man. Will has a whole level off of this. He just needs to actually connect his shot and he'll be good. Alright. 1L bow pull. There you go. Alright, make it worth it, man. We went through a lot for this. Okay, that's a great level. That's an amazing level, actually. Okay, wonderful. And then... I actually think we're going to have Matthew come hit this, so that way at least one of us can go start working on that archer. And since Dorcas has this long-ranged attack, and that wall won't move, he shouldn't miss. I actually thought Sane would have enough hits to get him in one shot, but I suppose not. Let's work on our lance, since it feels like we're going to be using swords more often anyway. Our archer shouldn't be able... That archer shouldn't be able to kill anybody, but I'm actually going to double-check real quick. We could send Florina in to finish it off, but I'd rather not. Oh yeah, he's not going to do anything. I don't want Florina to have to mess with this archer, because I want her to be able to fight these units. However, this brigand's coming over. I don't know where to get caught by that brigand. We could just wait, actually. Because, okay, so Florina can't fight the brigand very well. She doesn't have any swords. My closest sword unit is a ways back. I think they're going to stay here, and he's going to come forward. And if he comes down and decides to fight, here, we can actually lead him down, and this is out of the range of the archer. So nothing can hit Florina. The brigand will be interested to come fight us. He shouldn't be able to reach us there. However, that swordsman can, so if the swordsman wants to come fight, that'd be perfect. I'd love to deal damage to him. Florina has a decent bit of speed already, so we probably don't need that slim lance to work. And then we'll heal Will. Because he worked so hard to miss that one shot with an 88% accuracy chance. Why not? Okay, and that should be everybody, so everyone got to use a full turn. I was about to say, he is not about to shoot her. I'm gonna be so mad. Okay, he's gonna go Vulnerate, which is fine, because we just send Kent after him. So that doesn't change anything. I think Florina will get 2 hits here. Well, she can still finish him off as long as the brigand doesn't move. And even if he does, we just have to stay out of the range.
How? This can't be! They should be dead! Everyone get in there and finish them! This is our final chance.
This is actually kind of bad news. I really wanted to finish that archer, who I now can't reach. But he shouldn't be able to finish. He shouldn't be able to like deal enough damage to finish us off. So what we're gonna do instead is we're gonna move Sane here. He's gonna take 2 hits probably, so it's really, really risky. But we at least guarantee the chest. I don't want to lose Sane for this. Here's another problem. What's your movement speed? 5, or your movement is 5 and 5. So you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then that's where you can hit, which means we need to move him to where Lynn's currently standing, because I want to go ahead and be able to fight the other dude without getting hit by the brigand. So this should be safe. Okay. Now we need to have you run up and finish off this unit. No one else should be able to hit Sane from here, or hit Kent from here. So even if Kent takes damage, he's still safe. And he shouldn't be locked in, just because I don't believe anyone's going to run over. And if they do, it'll be the brigand. And we'll have a sword ready, because he shouldn't be able to reach us from here. So we're going to be alright. Yeah, so if he does try to trap us, we still have our sword to use. Next, we need to get rid of this unit, because he's kind of spooking me, if we're being honest. I'm a little nervous. The real scary part's the left-hand side of the map. Alright, Urk, let's see that level. I believe in you. What have we got? Man, this is not what I need. Just do more. I mean, you already do a lot of damage, but do some more damage. Just a bit more. Okay, we'll heal Florina here, just because we don't really have anything else that we can use her for. And let's see. What is the range on you? The problem is they land on this. If they didn't land on this, it'd be fine. But they do. Okay. So Sane has to stop these units. So the thing is I'm gonna get hit by that other unit anyway. And that archer does what, like 4 damage? Well, he's not gonna do like 12. Let's see. He's not gonna do 14 damage, especially since we're both lanced. Okay, this should be fine. I'm not worried. I'm a little worried, but I'm not really worried. I'm pretending that I'm worried, even if I'm actually just a little worried. Alright, the chest provides no defenses at all. But Matthew has 26 health, so that shouldn't kill him either. We found a hammer. Let's see what the hammer does. The hammer is effective against knights. So it's similar to the Armor Slayer, to where we can use it like an axe. I believe it's an axe. Yes, and it does big damage. So Dorcas has a C on his axemanship, actually. That's crazy useful. It's weird we haven't been able to use much of him. And we'll have him in here ready to deal with this archer. So let's see. Neither of them can be reached, but with Nils here, we should be prepared to be able to hit whoever, like when they come down. We're gonna have Nils resuscitate Sarah, have Sarah heal Urk for that experience, and then approach accordingly. I think the only... yeah, there's nothing to fear, because even on the top side, Kent's there, he should be okay. We can actually send Urk up along the other side to match if the brigand does come over there, and that way Urk will be prepared to be able to... oh, never mind, he didn't move. This should still be okay. Like I said, even if he comes down, we should be in enough of a position, plus Kent has a vulnerary, so if he gets attacked, he can heal himself. We should be good. Oh, the archer decided to heal. This dude's an idiot. Okay, perfect. Well, not an idiot. I mean, he's looking out for his own life, so it's okay. But either way, things are looking pretty good for us then. And Sane's actually fast enough to be able to double hit some units, and that was even before the level. So this should be good. I was gonna say, if you wanted to point another point in speed, that'd be okay, but a point in defense for our cavalry is gonna be crazy useful. The brigand did come over here. Okay, so we need to make sure he's gone before we send Florina over. But if we send Florina over... oh, he can't reach. Oh, this is fine. Okay, so it doesn't really matter what I do. We'll just send Florina up anyway. Have fun. Have at him. Wonderful. So with him gone, we'll use Florina to finish off the other Myrmidon? Is that what he's called? Yeah, the mercenary. And we will have Kent destroy the brigand. There's no chance we miss because, gosh dang it, we're just so strong. Alright, so with them down, we need to think about getting Kent some health because the only other person who needs health is Sane, and it's not by much. And then we need to decide who do we want to have experience. Let's have Dorcas hit him? Oh, Dorcas is going to kill him. Well, let's have Matthew do it then, because I think... Oh, never mind. Oh, wait! Whoa, where did these come from? Hold on. No, this isn't good. Alright. Well, well, this changes things. So that means Sane needs to come back now, because you have, like, no resistance. Like, literally 0. Like, let's see. 6 damage... 9 damage, and you don't kill them on the first hit. Okay, so now we're gonna change things up. What are our resistances looking like? 1, 1. Florina has resistance, and Urk has a little bit of resistance, but he'd be good against those other. Even if it's a dark user, I think Urk would still be more beneficial, and maybe Will too, just because even though he doesn't have resistance, he has damage. He can attack from range. So we're gonna try to lead them down here because I think they're gonna follow us anyway. So let's just decide who do we want to have kill this unit. Let's use Dorcas, because I bet Matthew's going to have a better chance to fight those magic users. Plus, with the health he has, it should be beneficial. And so we're just going to bring up some other units just in case, but I think we're going to be okay. And they should run after us. And if they go after Florina, that's okay too, because she has a little bit of resistance, and she'll be fairly strong to be able to deal with them. Okay, so they can't actually reach that far. We'll just move you over here for now. And then I need to know how far they go for sure. It's the very entrance. We'll just put you here. We'll just have you wait. And so now we need Sarah to go up and heal Kent. So we'll make her go this way since Nils is closer. We can guarantee that Nils gets the dance. And we'll have Lynn go along the other side in case we want to give Lynn experience, because I feel like we've kind of been slacking on her end. It's not necessarily a bad thing, because I feel like there's a lot of opportunities. The Lords are typically a lot stronger early anyway. Yeah, she's already level 6, never mind. She's doing okay. It's definitely the other units that we need to focus on then. Move them over here, and move you up. Let's make sure that you can't get caught by this guy. See, you could, so that's actually good that we played a little bit safer. And we'll see where they decide to move. So both of the magic users are coming up for a fight. So let's see how much Matthew gets taken hit for. Matthew get hits for 5. I doubt the Shaman, even if he does do 8, it'd be 8, 6, 16, plus 5, 21, 5, 2, 10. Alright. So if we stand here, though, we definitely don't get a hit. Now, what is the chance of your hand axe reaching? Pretty high, and you don't take much damage. So we'll have Dorcas hand axe this dude, and then we'll send Matt up. And if this kills him, cool, then Matt just gets to finish him off. Or Matt gets to fight the other one. If it doesn't finish him, then cool, Matt goes up and gets a free level. Well, it's probably a level worth of experience. It should be close. We will take damage, but that's okay. Like I said, there's no way the other guy's doing like 21 damage in one hit. And he's gonna miss anyway, so Matthew escapes scot-free. Or Matthew free, whichever name you want to use. Skill, speed, HP, those are okay. I think skill is kind of nice, but I would really love some strength behind our Thief's Blows. I think that would help a lot. We could send Sane up for a level, but I'd rather go ahead and make sure Matthew or Dorcas get it, because they should be the ones getting attacked. We're going to go ahead and bring Urk up, and then we want to have Kent come over and get healed, and we have Florina fly over and go ahead and beat up this unit here. He's probably not going to leave that pedestal. That just means we're going to get 2 hits with this Iron Lance and then 1 hit with the Slim next turn, because he's going to attack us again right here probably. I doubt he's going to go for Kent. Especially since Kent's going to be full health by the time he walks over. Or at least, yeah, it should do at least 12. See, that's a good heal, dude. We love our healers here. And then you might as well play for Sarah again, since she's the only one that's close. It maybe wouldn't have been a bad idea to try to bring Nils around to the left side, but I don't think it really matters too much since there's only 2 units left, and they should go down pretty easily. Now having Sarah over here would have been nice, because the health could have been useful, but I don't think it's going to play too large of a role. And we do want to have Sane finish this unit off, since once again he's a swordsman. He has a steel sword. We want to hit him with a lance. That'd be the play that we would want to make. Alright, so that just means we either kill him next turn, or we have Kent run up and do a little bit of damage, and then we have Florina finish him off. Either of those will be fine. I don't think our Bard's close enough to go hit him anyway. Okay, so luckily, as long as we're not in range of that, the boss, he shouldn't run down and fight us. And that means Matthew can come up here and finish this unit off. Or we can have Dorcas do it just to be safe. Like I said, I don't think the boss is going to move, but sometimes I'd rather just be a little bit more sure. And that's actually kind of nice that that missed, because that most likely means that the next one will hit, and then Matthew can finish him off. Excellent. Like I said, we love our thieves, we love our healers. Honestly, every character is pretty great. We want to make sure we can benefit them to their utmost. I swear that's a real sentence. Alright, wonderful. Good work, Matthew. Now with that out of the way, we're going to bring Will up. I do not believe that he will die here, but if he does, I was a fool, but I'm pretty sure he'll be fine. Okay, so the good news is Kent can't actually finish him off here, which is what we want. We want Florina to get the kill, because like I said, our Cavaliers are probably going to be strong enough as the game goes on anyway. The maps we've seen so far are fairly short, or fairly small. They get much, much larger as the game goes on. How did that miss? Either way, he should attack Florina again. Luckily there's no crit chance, or we'd actually risk getting slaughtered here, but I don't think that should happen. Oh, he can't. Okay, cool. So we can actually have Sarah run up here, heal, and then we go up there with Nils and dance for her and just bring her out of danger. Because we don't want to risk our cleric getting killed. That'd be terrible. But we do want to risk our cleric getting experience. That's always a plus. And then if there's anybody that we want to run over here that has been damaged, say Matthew, we can probably get another heal in before that unit dies, because Sane shouldn't be able to kill him in one turn. It should take at least 2 hits. Okay, so we drop her here, actually. Either one would have been fine, but they're both close enough. Oh, it was a bad move, man. You should have run off the pedestal. now you're asking for it. Alright, Florina still can't kill him with this. You'll actually finish him. The Iron Sword won't, so that'll guarantee we get the kill this turn, which would be ideal. Okay. Now, Florina, our level 5 Pegasus Knight. Maybe she'll get some good stats. This is more than I've ever used a Pegasus Knight. So hopefully it pays off. Another point in defense, I'll take it. HP's cool. You know, all of these are pretty alright stats so far. Let's heal Dorcas even though we won't use him. Just whatever help we can get will be helpful. She'll actually have a level next turn that we use her. So let's see. I cannot kill him this turn, but it'll probably kill him next turn. So what we're going to do, so we can actually get another health turn as well as another Nils turn, is we're going to set Sane up there and just have him wait. The boss enemy should decide to fight Sane at that point, and Sane will get this free kill next turn when we act on it. But see, more luck, a piece of resistance, like any defensive stats are great for the Bard.
I mustn't fail. I cannot fail. The consequences are too...
Well, they're too something, but, you know, that's fine. I didn't really want you to finish that sentence. I'm not too invested in your character arc. I think it's about to end anyway. Okay. We're gonna heal Matthew because he's here. We're gonna make Kent or Florina move and then have Nils dance for them. And then we're gonna beat up this big bad guy. Huzzah! A whole level! HP, luck, resistance. Once again, these are kind of the things that we're looking for her. I do believe the larger number of magic points that you have, like, towards that stat, the more her health, like, her healing will go up for, like, % health or something. Or just the raw number, I'm not totally sure. But either way, that's still a useful stat to have. Oh my gosh, a useful, ability? No, I think stat was right. Either way, it would help. Alright. Oh no, dude. Later, Bayard. Zane almost had a level, so he'll get one the next time we fight something. So this was actually a very worthwhile chapter to visit, based on experience, specifically.
No. I cannot.
Give us the ring and swear us this oath. You must promise to leave these two alone. If I have your vow, I'll spare your life.
Failure means death.
What? Poison? He took his own life?
These are no common brigands we're dealing with. This man was trained by a well-organized group.
What do they want with Nils and Ninian? Nils, Ninian, everything's going to be fine. As long as you're with us, you'll be safe. But... witnessed our victory, right? Ludo's planning and my sword, you've no worries. We all work together, there's nothing we can't overcome. I don't care who comes after you, I'll not let you be taken. Really? Yes, on my honor. Right, Ludo? My lady. Oh yes, this is yours. It's... bought at Nini's grace, did you not? That lout had it. My lady Lindis, thank you so much. I have no other words, save thank you. Dude, excellente, dude. We did it. It wasn't too long, wasn't too hard, and we got out virtually unscathed. So I would consider that another positive in the books. But thank you guys very much for stopping by for another part of Fire Emblem. I hope it was a good one, because I enjoyed it. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Once we do not a side chapter. We'll go to chapter 8. Thank you very much. Have a great evening. I'll catch you soon, man. Have a nice night. Or day, whichever. I'm gonna stop talking, but thank you.